here I have it says golden tone, I think it says on there. Yeah, golden tone radio. It's a 1942 model 7 Delta 22. It's a AM, of course, but it's got the shortwave from 9.0 to 12.0 megahertz. What we have here, this is the band switch. Tuning. I think this is volume on and off, yeah. And actually this would be tone. Alright, these here, these push buttons here, selectors, they seem kind of weird, but they do work. Alright, that's that one. It's a little sluggish. And I don't know, it's excess display, but they do kind of work. See that? From one extreme to the other. So, probably just take a look here. These little named stations, I have to get them off there. And I don't know if there's a screw in there or what. Can't see it at this point. Cabinet needs a little work. Veneer just pulled off. Touch up is all I need on this. Let's take a look at the back. It's a 6 tube, so it should come in pretty decent. Antenna is mounted back here, and with a couple of screws. What's this? An external antenna that's coming out from there, so that'll come out with the antenna. I want to get it out. Got a field coil. I'm just hoping, yeah, it plugs in. I can see it, so that's a good thing. So I can leave the speaker in there. This tube here looks a little weird. I don't think this one's going to make it. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm going to pull it out because I see this. Like whitish, like it got air to it. Well, perfectly. Wow, that is weird. Fooled me. And is that a loctile? I don't think that is. No. Let me see if I can get that out of there with a screwdriver. Yeah, it's an octal. Hey, do you think I can glue this? There it is. Yeah, that's what fooled me. I saw this whitish. And I go, well, let's go to pull the tube out and we'll check it out. That's the, what is that one? Oh, here it is, 12SK7. That's the first IF amp. I don't know if I'll have this one. I might have this one. Seems like a pretty common tube. So I can leave that out. They did cut the cord on it, the power cord. So obviously there's a problem. And let's see what we got under the bottom. Model 7 Delta 22. 105 to 125 volts. Let's see here. 4.4K. That ain't right. 4K. Let's see what this one says. Oh, here are these large ones. See if it gives me a pin out for this. That's 3.3 ohms. I can't see it. It's not showing me the field coil right when I'm blind. All right, I found a print for it. It's got to say Series B, okay? But you can see right here, it's showing the field coil right there at 4,000 ohm. All right, it's still showing 3 electrolytics. And these two are together, like it says, with that resistor. Well, it's got a different number, but 3 ohm voice coil. I had 3.4, whatever. But yeah, So it has, I had the wrong print. Let me show you if I can. Yeah, it shows 4,000 ohms right there. I knew it had to be by these capacitors, or, you know, up in this area here. Belmont radio, it does not show anything other than that. You have to have the B, Series B or something. But it does not show no. That's what I was trying to tell you. There is no plug-over yet. It's showing the 3 capacitors. Right. So, speakers unplugged. Everything's unplugged. The knobs were terrible to get off. I used a screwdriver and a piece of cardboard on it to protect the wood. Okay, let's take a look in here. The speaker cone looks, I don't know, it looks pretty good, but as far as I can see, it's, well, this is the tube that I took out, and this is the one that was broken. I don't know if these are original or not. Well, there's the filter, so, yeah, there's 3 of them on there. These are coming out of that that capacitor. I'm seeing the negative, and just 2 of them. Is there another one in there somewhere? Not seeing one. I saw it in here somewhere. Yeah, a 40, a 20, and another 20. Why am I not seeing that? Watch this. It's just moving back and forth on that lead on the 0.1. Shoddy job of soldering it. Look a little care. It's broken from the rivet, so it's been out of there. They changed it. I gotta replace it anyway. Well, we'll cut that out. Did I cut anything out now? Just for the power cord. And then this black one, right here, should pull right out of there, provided it. That thing ain't in my way. Plug. Get on out of there. Somebody's changed it, but what did they do? Black is the common or negative. Let me see. Green is the 30. Red is 50. Really? Look at this shoddy shit. Soldered on. Didn't bother covering it up. It's just soldered onto another existing wire that they cut it off of. This one is right there where this thing tied into. And that green one, get out of there. Well, they tacked that in. See how that goes. I can see it. They cut that one off and tacked that one in. See where the rope goes. So I got a capacitors here. This, whatever they are, 20 and a 20. Get these tight in. And then naturally the 40. Okay. So those are ready to jump in there. The dial cord broke on me, so I'm in the process of changing it, but Haven't got it completed yet. Okay. So all I need to do is get the antenna and the speaker. So, get some jumpers. We know this was in there. I think this was to 50 where it goes. There's a 20. Now, where the 20 goes, that, where's the negative? Over here. I didn't even have them at the ready. Could have stripped them back. I want to be pulling on the wires. So I'll use my fulcrum trick. I'm guessing these are like 18. Maybe you'll try 16 first. Yeah, 16 works. Actually, I need 3 though. Alright, that's the negative. Put it right here. Okay. Now we got the 50. I mean the 40. We had a 50 in there. Give me it. Well, let's say this is the 40, and that's going to be the red one. That's where you had the 50. Get the other one. Get a 20 here going on. That will be on this one. And I'm thinking that the B plus line, I have no clue where he cut that out at or removed it, but I think it was, according to the print, I see that resistor here. I think that's that one they're wanting in there, and that would be right there, the other B plus. So where can I go with it? Right here, I suppose, right on this resistor there. That should do it. Now I gotta get. It's not glowing. It's 22, 21 watts. Maybe it ain't gonna work. It's awful low, dropping. 19 watts. Oh yeah, here's some static. Okay, I have to do this manually, and I'm not liking that concept. Whoa. That was a brand new bulb and that went out, so something's wrong. Doggone it. The dial light. 27 watts, okay. I gotta get in there and change that to the station. And I ain't making a good job at it. Maybe I'll bring that antenna over here a little bit. I put a brand new dial amp in there and just, I think I got something. Get out of here. Okay, we are. That's the tone. That works. Alright, let's turn it off. It's working. Now, why did my bulb go out? Yeah, let's unplug it and everything because it's working. Oh yeah, that one little loose wire. I did solder that temporary back on there, and I think what happened was that this was longer, and it was like that, like something like that on a slant, going to there to the B minus, and he had to cut it out to get in here to. I'm assuming, okay, to get in here to this electrolytics, especially this 51, the 41 it should have been, and decided to put this jump on there and did a real terrible job of, well, it wasn't soldered, it was just moving around on that capacitor. So, okay, it's, I did clean up the chassis, cleaned up pretty good. And some of them have, not all of the tubes, but some of them are marked, stamped on there. This tube wasn't all the way in. Maybe it was because I had that cardboard, that board on it. Yeah, so some of them were marked. I cleaned it up, cleaned that tuner up quite a bit too with took it outside, dusted it off. Then I used some cleaner. Got in there. It's really hard to get to. But yeah, I got all of that done. I can hear that volume control is a little scratchy, I think. I gotta clean that, and that looks like it's sealed. Might have to pull it out of there. Come in from the other end, eh? Got, alright, from here to this end here. Done. I got the 3 filters right here. 40 into 220s. I had to put a terminal board in there because there was just too many on this lug. So, power cord in. There's a resistor back there. What was that? 1200 ohms. Back here, sleeper, more or less. New power cord. This one I had to replace. It was supposed to be an 8K. Well, it was an 8K after I took it out of the circuit, but I put a new one in. It's regular carbon resistor. Put this carbon resistor in here. And all the caps so far. This was just so tight in there that it was really hard to do. I mean, if you the way they had it, you know, you had to take out stuff to get to it. So I said, well, you know, it's like you can't cover up a resistor that needs replacement. These all the resistors in here, these I'm calling them Allen Bradley looking. They were all correct as per the schematic, every single one of them. So, yeah. This one here, these are, what was it, 3.2 megs. And this one says on a schematic 2 meg. But I don't know. I just don't know. Take a look at this one. That looks like brown to me, which would be 1 meg. Maybe it changed color from the heat. I don't know. And I had a 1 meg in there. I took it back out and put a 2 meg. Because maybe I said, well, maybe it looks brown though, guys. Looks like a 1 meg. I might have to. I'm gonna put this over here so I can keep it in my mind. Maybe I should change that. I don't know. But that might have to be a 1 meg. I don't really know. If this is wrong, I want to correct it now before I finish up here. I did change these 2 here on the rectifier for the dial amp. But I'm thinking I need to change this one also, because it's tied in. This pin here is no connection, but it is tied in over here in pin 2, which is, so it could be leaking. It took a while for it to burn out, so I'm not going to put a bulb in there at this point. So should be ready to go here now. Speakers in. Antenna's on. Okay, let me turn the variac on. And here we go. Okay, everything's safe so far. Or is it? You know, I kind of rushed it here. It's got to be plugged in. There we go. Now, let there be something. Okay, everything looks good so far. No lights on. It'll take a while for this to warm up, I think. There it is.
Owen! Owen! Oh, I hate you. I loathe you. I'm afraid of you. But I don't want you to die because of me. And
sounds better.
you
All my capacitors I put in there, I got it the way it's supposed to be, not two capacitors acting like three. I mean, maybe the guy knew what he was doing, but I don't know. I don't care for that. I mean, you know what is right, do it right. Don't.
instruments.
Okay, this is electrically restored.
Okay, maybe that one's not for everybody, but saving for retirement is.
Well,
With
sounds
aceyourretirement.org, you can get on track with your retirement savings no matter your age. Just have a 3-minute chat with Ava, the friendly digital retirement coach from AARP. You'll get personalized recommendations based on your input that are easy to understand and work with your lifestyle. It's quick, easy, and free.
So that works.
Plus,
I'm gonna
it's
show you
sponsored
what.
by AARP,
What's
so
up
you
with
know
that?
they got your back.
I got this over here just because I wanted to see. I got an LED in there. I did put the 47 incandescent in there. It works okay, but brighter is better, I think, if you can get away with it. But I wanted to show you something. Why that bulb, the new bulb that I put in there. Remember I mentioned a capacitor that went into the rectifier? Wired right into the heater. Oh, I need to turn it over so I can let you see it. So, let me, what helps to get some light on the subject. And turn this one on maybe. Okay. I remember taking these two resistors stuff thinking, well, okay, one of them was too low or something. No, actually both of them were too high. A 20 was a 27 and that 150 was like 250 or something. So those wouldn't have caused that bulb to burn out. Right here, this capacitor right here. I got back here. And I'll show you why. That's this one here. It is a 0.03. Now I cut it and I kind of like pulled it out so I can get it out and look. This is the cap. I just pulled right off there. I didn't disturb any of this old wax. This cap right here, and then this come out of the capacitor. That was the cause of it. Right here, you can see, where'd my pointer go? So that capacitor was leaking so bad, it literally leaked over this coil here. You see it all clogged up over here. It dripped from back in here all the way around. That's that wax that came out of that bad capacitor. Yeah. So Yeah, this one. It leaked good. You could tell it. It was in there. It was in there this way because that's the negative end. So it was sitting back in there, dripping all over this coil. I didn't notice that until I started to get in. I go, what the heck? That melted. Actually, no, I'm leaving it because it ain't gonna hurt nothing.
With this Belmont, man,
I know it was Silvertone, Airline, a few other manufacturers. They got these Belmont radios and just put their name on them. That's, you know. So that was standard. And it was right down the street from Zenith in Chicago. The Alcord eye and in this cabinet. And afterwards, check the voltages. I always check the grid voltage. That's important to me. My bias voltage and my plate voltages. I mean, yeah, screen suppressor if I have to, but basically, sounds good and runs good. Just check the grid voltage and the control grid, and then the plate voltage. And if they check out good, you're good as gold, and you go with the alignment. I restringed this tuner, and I did make a print for it because it broke right here at the shaft, so I was able to hopefully get that right. I need this to be on there. It'll help me guide it in here. I'll show you this just because we all know how hard they are. Come on, Kenneth. Hello. Now where am I at? Gotta go back around here. Back up in there. And then put this string over here. I think I got it. Well, I got it, but now that's it right. Let's take our tape off, our blue tack. Well, here we go again now. There we go. Why does it seem like it's not going all the way up though? I'm guessing it is. Just we'll find out, right? I think that's it. Yeah, I needed another wrap on that shaft here. That's all I needed. Yeah, it's hitting it right there. It's hitting. It's closed. I mean open. You can hear it come home. There it is. Yeah. Yes, sirree. So yeah, this blue tack has really helped me. Otherwise, you know, it would have been pulling off these pulleys. This is beeswax. What you can do is you can hold it from turning, and then you just rub it on there. Rub it in. Just get even just a little, even though it don't take that much. You can see it on there already. So, actual beeswax. You see it on there. I hope you can see it on there. I gotta keep this in a plastic bag too, but and then just kind of get it on the pulley. Every little bit helps. Okay, we'll do the alignment. I looked in one of my cabinets downstairs and I had a few dials. Check it out. This I pulled off there, so I won't be needing to glue it. I dropped that. Always dropping things. So, it was about the right length. I think it was the right length. What was it? Can't hang on to it. Yeah, it was I mean, right there. This is a little bit wider than this one, so I kind of like it. I'm on, you see, I'm got it set up. I'm using my coil. Got it at 455 kilohertz at about 5 millivolts. So I'm gonna start adjusting these. These should be okay, but we'll see. Let me get some volume up. I got the enough. Now I want to adjust the oscillator first. Let's go at 1600. This is blind on there, so I don't know. So we're gonna go with 1600. Oh great, I'm hitting the amplitude. Kilohertz. Okay, now what I want to do, might have to go up on the amplitude on that. Oh, I got it set right. Ouch. Frequency 1600 kilohertz. There it is. Still at 5. Now I want to look for the highest deflection. Looks good. Oscillator. Go to 1400. I'll do I don't have a frequency at 1400. I'll quit. Frequency. And I'll do the antenna. That looks good. This golden tone, which is a Belmont radio, 1942, is complete. Best I could do is with the cabinet for something that's what, 83 years old. So I had to take and remove the LED lamp because it wasn't giving me the light that I wanted. So I had to go back with the incandescent. But yeah, it's...
We've tried to save ourselves.
I had to take also, along before that dial lamp was going out and it was shorting out on this cabinet, so I replaced the wires in there and put a tubing on it, heat shrink tubing on it. But yeah, that's done. It's all in there. And I also moved that pointer just a hair over because the splines are really fine to it.
Those are the nuclei.
So it's right between, it's on 900 kilohertz, and it's right between 80 and 100. And 60 and 55, 1600 off. It's a lot closer now to these numbers. There's, you know, but actually I don't have these set, and I get close to that, and right there.
One of the greatest destructive forces in the universe. But how about eating something, eh? Just help yourselves. Coffee, woken up.
And then tone.
It may interest you to know that yours are the first strange faces I've seen here in 4 years. Really? I spend most of my time hard at work. Very, very hard at work.